我傻吗？我不傻呀，男人最懂男人了，你知道吗？
哎，你干嘛？
你老男人，你就跟我说，你跟我女朋友有没有关系啊？你有钱，你就了不起是不是啊？
给我
就问你恶心不恶心？40多岁了，
你坐一会儿。
我都说了，那我们俩
肯定是他俩绝对有关系。
没，我
看到没？他俩绝对有关系。
A scheming girlfriend in her 20s, under the excuse of work, deliberately kept a long-distance relationship with her longtime boyfriend. In fact, it was only to make it convenient for her to have an affair with her greasy middle-aged boss. Because her boyfriend was not around, she showed off her romance recklessly, and even posted photos flaunting love on her social media. In order to prevent her boyfriend from finding out, she deliberately blocked him from viewing, not knowing that her boyfriend had left himself a backup, and discovered everything with a small account. Then he rushed overnight to confront her in anger. The girlfriend, however, righteously declared there was no such thing, stubbornly refused to admit it, and even blamed her boyfriend for not trusting her. The boyfriend completely exploded, directly confronting the male boss in person. Seeing the situation, the girlfriend panicked completely.
哎，你干嘛？
你老男人，你就跟我说，你跟我女朋友有没有关系啊？你有钱，你就了不起是不是啊？
给我
就问你恶心不恶心？40多岁了，
你坐一会儿。
我都说了，那我们俩
肯定是他俩绝对有关系。
没，我
看到没？他俩绝对有关系。
你怎么说话？如果我俩真有啥关系，我现在还会跟你在这儿跟你搁这扯吗？
我傻吗？我不傻呀，男人最懂男人了，你知道吗？
不可能跟那个什么老总在一块儿，你们俩不可能在一块儿。
为什么不可能在一起？
他闺女快赶上我大了，我俩咋在一块儿啊？
多少？
他都那个老总都40了，我怎么能跟他在一块儿？
啥40了？你跟一个40多的男人，你干什么呀？
小周，你坐下。
我哪样了？
这样，你给那个男的打电话，给人家打电话。
给人家打啥电话？
给人家打电话，快点。
Standing in front was the energetic young man Xiao Zhang, now in his early 20s, having just graduated from university not long ago. Beside him, with fair tender skin and a good figure, was the beautiful girl Du Fengfeng, his longtime girlfriend. Xiao Zhang spoke with displeasure, saying that he and Fengfeng had met and fallen in love during university, and he was 1 year above her senior. After graduation, the two avoided the curse of breaking up after graduation, and their relationship instead grew deeper, even gaining the blessings of both families, preparing for marriage. In Xiao Zheng's eyes, Fengfeng was already his fiancée. But because he graduated earlier by a year, with the help of his parents, he found a good job back in his hometown, and even reserved a position for his future daughter-in-law. However, after graduation, his girlfriend chose to stay in the city for an internship, officially beginning their long-distance relationship. Since then, Xiao Zhang had missed his girlfriend day and night. What Xiao Zhang could not figure out was that clearly the two of them had the chance to work together in the same place, avoiding the pain of long-distance yearning, yet his girlfriend insisted on staying in Zhengzhou, a city that had nothing to do with her. Xiao Zhang felt she was deliberately doing this, perhaps hiding some unknown secret?
小杜，这是男朋友吗？
是，
因为我老家是青岛的嘛，所以说我想带他一块儿去青岛，我们一块儿在青岛发展。而且我们双方都见过父母了，我家里面也给他找了一个工作，我们俩是在一块儿的。但是他现在他就一直在郑州，他实习的时候他在一个公司实习，他不走了，然后我俩就两个人都在异地，他为啥不跟我一块儿去青岛？
你不想去？
对，就是一是因为离得有点远，我现在其实工作已经算是逐渐安稳了，我觉得凭什么我要去放弃我现在自己努力到的工作，我要跟你一起去？
你觉得咱俩异地恋好吗？
我又不是要一直待在这儿。
我觉得跟他那个老总有关系。
小杜，什么情况？
Xiao Zhang spoke full of distress, saying that the jobs his parents had found for the two of them were in a big company, with unlimited prospects and very generous benefits, far better than his girlfriend's current job. And the two of them could also avoid a long-distance relationship, being able to be together every day. He also repeatedly tried to persuade her, but his girlfriend always found various excuses to delay, neither agreeing nor refusing, which he could not understand. Fengfeng, upon hearing her boyfriend's complaints, calmly replied that the two of them were not engaged yet, and that following him alone without any status meant nothing. If something happened, what would she do? Seeing his girlfriend refusing again, Xiao Zhang emotionally said, "Do you really think I don't know about those shady things between you and your boss?" As soon as these words came out, the audience was shocked. Then Xiao Zhang angrily said that he had long noticed his girlfriend's close relationship with her company's boss. Feng Feng hurriedly defended herself, saying, "You cannot talk nonsense. What evidence do you have?" She said she just could not give up her current job. Xiao Zhang angrily replied, "It's not the job you can't give up, it's the person." Then he directly revealed something shameful his girlfriend had done.
也发生了一件事，
什么？
就是他一下子3天没有我消息，我从第一天我就开始一直打电话，刚开始确实是关机，当时我不是在青岛吗？然后我挺担心的，直到第2天，我看到他发了个朋友圈，
发了什么？
他说暴雨中温暖时刻，就是灯光下2个人的影子在一块儿。
你看到那个影子，他能看出什么框架吗？
那2个人肯定是在牵手。
你
有2个人的影子，看他现在说我为什么会看到，他把我屏蔽了。
灯光下2个人影子，你确定这个朋友圈是把你屏蔽的？那你怎么看到的？
我有小号加他了。
那就是我在网上随便找的一张图，我发个朋友圈咋了？
啥找的图呀？你找的图你拍不来，你像素是这样的。
所以你通过小号看到了一个你的主号看不到的内容，而这个内容里面显示的是一个很温暖的东西。
我都跟你说那是我在网上随便找的图，爱信不信。
哎，小杜，喂。
Xiao Zhang spoke angrily, saying that previously when it rained heavily in Zhengzhou, he was in Qingdao, very worried about his girlfriend's safety. So he called to ask, but found her phone was turned off. For several days after, he could not reach her, which made him very anxious. He then prepared to take leave to find her. But then Xiao Zhang was shocked to discover that his girlfriend, who had been missing for 2 or 3 days, posted on social media, and it was a very ambiguous post, with a photo of 2 people holding hands. This discovery made Xiao Zhang suspicious, because he saw it on a rarely used backup phone's social media account. Then he used his main phone to check, but found that his girlfriend had set that post to be invisible to him, meaning she deliberately did not want him to know. Xiao Zhang then angrily accused his girlfriend, saying she was openly playing tricks behind his back, putting a green hat on him, treating him like a fool. Feng Feng quickly defended herself, saying it was just a picture found online. Besides, a single photo proves nothing? Xiao Zhang angrily replied, "Shameless. I can tell the difference between a random picture online and my girlfriend's hand." As the fake mask was torn away, Feng Feng's next move was unexpected.
这姑娘人不大，脾气挺大哈。但是我觉得呢，可能这也不是第一次了。
那图是你在网上下的图，还是你真的跟另外一个人图？
那不是网上的。
那谁呀？是你老总不是？
没，我
看到没？他俩绝对有关系。
我都说了，那我们俩
肯定是他俩绝对有关系。我不知道你俩都干了啥。
你怎么说话的？什么叫干了啥？我都已经跟你，如果我俩真有啥关系，我现在还会跟你在这儿跟你搁这扯吗？
没什么关系啊，就是拉着手拍个照片嘛。
看错，那没有拉手，都没有碰手，就不可能跟那个什么老总在一块儿。他闺女都快赶上我大了，我俩咋在一块儿啊？
多少？
他就那个老总都40了，我怎么能跟他在一块儿？
啥40了？你跟一个40多的男人，你干什么呀？
小周，你坐下。
我哪样了？
我傻吗？我不傻呀。男人最懂男人了，你知道吗？
Seeing her boyfriend reveal her true face, Feng Feng became angry out of shame, emotionally wanting to leave. Then, under the host's persuasion and blocking, she sat down again. Seeing she could not argue anymore, she simply gave up and admitted that the photo was indeed her and her boss's hands, but the situation was absolutely not as shameful as her boyfriend thought. It was just the shooting angle that made it look like holding hands. Besides, she, a young beauty in her early 20s, with both good figure and looks, how could she possibly like her boss, a greasy middle-aged man in his 40s? His daughter could be the same age as her. Hearing his girlfriend's explanation, Xiao Zhang was even angrier. He directly said, "You really have the nerve to twist words. This nonsense explanation not even you can believe." Feng Feng still had a dead pig is not afraid of boiling water attitude, saying, "Believe it or not." Seeing his girlfriend still refusing to admit, Xiao Zhang once again exposed another hidden matter between his girlfriend and her boss.
这是一个男人都能看出来有事儿，好吧？我傻吗？我不傻呀。
我懒得跟他说，就是这样，这根本就不可能。他都那么老了，我怎么能？我都说了，我好不容易。
你别说了， 就是你变心了，你知道吗？他有一次出差回来，手机直接换成苹果手机了。
我觉得就是他觉得我工作好，奖励给我，然后
他奖励这个手机是当着全公司人的面奖励的，还是私下给你的？
那私下给的。
有代价吗？
没有。
你们有病啊！我觉得我俩谈着恋爱，你不能要别人那么贵重的礼物吧？
那人送我的不要。
没说完的那半句叫做不要，一般情况下叫白不要。
我说白了，我就是利用一下，怎么了？没有，我就只是为了说他在工作中给我的工作的机会再多一点，然后我也没有，我确实没有什么越界的行为啊。
不是他多大了？他40多了，你觉得他恶心不恶心？
不跟你想想，
这个老男人恶心不恶心啊？
我已经无数次的说过，我跟他就是没什么，我没有连手都没有牵过，就是正常的社交距离，不过是人对我有意思。
他跟你表达过，你现在承认他对你有意思？
你这样
对，但是我没有同意。
你这样，你给那个男的打电话，
给人家打啥电话？
给他打电话，快点。
Seeing his girlfriend at this stage still refusing to admit, Xiao Zhang burst into rage, cursing her as shameless. A man in his 40s or 50s, and you could still be involved with him. Just thinking about it makes me disgusted. Fong Fong still kept denying and arguing. Xiao Zhang, with an angry face, said, "If you two really had nothing, would a greasy old man be willing to give you such expensive gifts? Why would he give you anything?" Fong Fong, hearing this, said indifferently, "The phone was given because the boss saw my ability at work and rewarded me. Isn't that allowed? It was the reward for my hard work." To be fair, Fong Fong's refusal to admit really left people speechless. Her explanations could not even fool a 3-year-old child, yet she still stubbornly refused. Obviously, unless caught red-handed, she would never admit. At this time, even the host could not listen anymore. This was clearly treating people like fools. So he asked, "You admitted the phone was from your boss. Was it officially rewarded at the company?" Fong Fong answered it was given privately by the boss. After saying that, she realized she said the wrong thing, so she simply admitted her boss indeed liked her, and had confessed to her many times, but she did not accept his love. She just used his affection to make her work more convenient. Xiao Zhang, after hearing, was very emotional, saying, "You accepted all those expensive gifts from that old man, and you expect people to believe you two had nothing, only a ghost would believe. I treated you so well, even had my parents help you find a job, and you refused to work with me because of the special care from your boss." Fong Fong still refused to admit any shady relationship with her boss, saying again that her boss was pursuing her, but she never agreed. Xiao Zhang, after hearing this, completely exploded, directly saying they should confront her boss on the spot. The host then called him.
喂，你好，
陈先生，我跟你直说吧，就是我妹妹啊，她有个男朋友，在青岛。
我觉得这个姑娘很好，在我们公司呢表现也非常优秀。
哎，你干嘛？
喂，你老男人，你就跟我说，你跟我女朋友有没有关系？你有钱，你就了不起是不是啊？
给
好啥好啊？离我女朋友远点行不行？
什么情况？
是这样，她男朋友现在已经来了，好像是因为情感的问题，我不知道是不是你也不知道她有男朋友这个事儿。
她这个男朋友呢有没有跟我没有关系？
你装啥装呀？
你别，
他就把自己的女朋友保护好，他没有这能力，我愿意把他的这个所谓的他的女朋友我来保护好。我现在也单身，我完全可以做到这一点。我觉得论实力我也比他强。
陈总，你们在一起多久了？我想问一下。
半年。
我替小杜问一句哈，你是打算跟他在一块儿吗？
这个我觉得应该是两情相悦的事情吧。小杜在你身边不？
他在我身边。
小杜，有些事情该说清楚了，也该做决定了。我们在一起都是为了开心，为了幸福。如果是这样很难受的在一起，我觉得是没必要的。
行，先这么说。
Facing all kinds of evidence, his girlfriend still refused to admit. Xiao Zhang, in anger, demanded a direct confrontation, or else break up. Fong Fong, however, calmly agreed to make the call, and the phone was quickly connected. Fong Fong's boss gave a long speech, but Xiao Zhang could not bear it, took the phone and directly cursed, saying, "Fong Fong is as young as your daughter, you, a man in your 40s or 50s, are really shameless, how could you do this?" On the other end, he was obviously angered, repeatedly asking if Fongfong was there. Xiao Zhang still kept cursing him. The boss, however, was much calmer, indeed older and more experienced. The host then directly asked if the two were officially in a relationship. On the phone, Fongfong's boss directly admitted, and said he and Fongfong had been together for half a year. Then, Fongfong's boss bluntly told Fongfong, some things must now be decided. Being together should be for happiness, and now everything is clear, you must decide who to choose. Although he didn't directly force her to choose, his meaning was obvious, implying he had everything, while Xiao Zhang was just a poor naive boy. Facing this clear truth revealed in the confrontation, how could Fongfong explain? And with the boss making her choose, who would Fongfong choose?
你跟你们领导这位男士，你到底是什么感情？
没有，我说了没有，就是没有。你为什么大家都只信他说的？就现在我就变成了一个我嘴里就没有一句真话吗？
不是，那你给我解释一下，小杜，你给我解释一下，刚才你那个陈总啊说的那个半年是什么意思？
那半年只是说他在向我表示，不是说我们两个就真的就半年就有一些什么样的关系。
他追求你了，
对，
就说两情相悦，
所以我没有拒绝他呀。我再说最后一遍，我跟他之间。我刚刚也已经说得很明白，就是他在追求我，我也没有拒绝，但是我们两个没有说我背着你干了一些什么样的事情。
你对他善良一点吧，可以吗？我求你了，我代他求你了，你要再给他点希望啊，再骗着他回青岛等啊。
我就是觉得我跟他，我们两个人现在就一点信任都没有。
After the phone call ended, everyone stared at Fongfong, waiting to see how she would explain and choose. Fongfong, still calm, said again that now the boss was just a pursuer, she had not agreed to his pursuit, and the two had not done anything shameful, and she hoped her boyfriend would trust her. To be fair, when she denied before, it could still be somewhat believed, but after the phone call she immediately denied again, which really made people speechless. The host, however, was not lenient, directly saying, you said you and your boss were not dating, but just now your boss clearly admitted you had been dating for half a year. This cannot be denied, right? Fongfong still kept making excuses. At this time, the guest teacher in the audience could no longer tolerate, directly exploding. The teacher bluntly said, you are so young yet so shameless, facing the facts you still keep denying. Clearly you are the one in the wrong, but you act wronged, trying to shift the blame onto your boyfriend. Xiao Zhang is such an honest boy, yet you tricked him so badly. On the other hand, you, a young girl fresh out of school, with no life experience, still want to play both sides, one hand enjoying the benefits brought by your boss's money, the other hand stringing along Xiao Zhang in the name of love. Do you really think you can handle an experienced middle-aged man? It is only Xiao Zhang who still treats you like treasure. Then the teacher said, if you still have a little conscience, let Xiao Zhang go early, don't waste his time, don't give him false hope, making him still hold illusions about you. Facing a series of questions and evidence, Fongfong still refused to admit, even insisting everything was a so-called misunderstanding. However, in Xiao Zheng's heart, he already knew clearly that real love should be open, not full of concealment and loopholes. After silence and thought, Xiao Zhang finally chose to end this relationship. He turned around and left, completely cutting ties with Fongfong. Thus, this love that had once been recognized by both families, and thought would lead to marriage, finally came to an end. Xiao Zhang lost his first love, but he gained growth.
This whole farce let everyone see the truth of the three people. Xiao Zhang was full of sincerity, but what he got in return was disappointment and betrayal. Fongfong outwardly denied, but a series of evidence had long made people doubt her true intentions. As for that boss, he looked calm, but at the key moment, he personally admitted to being ambiguous. What love fears most is not separation, but the complete collapse of trust. Xiao Zhang chose to walk away. This may be cruel, but at least it preserved his dignity. So here is the question. Do you think Fongfong was just misunderstood, or did she truly betray the relationship? Do you think Xiao Zhang was too impulsive, or did he make the wisest decision? Welcome to leave your opinions in the comments. I really look forward to hearing your voice. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.